So, since we just celebrated 21 years of marriage, I thought I would share a little something that we do every year. And we've been doing it since probably 2007, 2008. A friend of mine, Jenny, gave me the idea, and we've done it ever since. And we call it the anniversary talk. And I have a little binder that I keep anniversary cards in, and then all of our answers to the questions. I've printed out a lot of different questions, and every year we kind of do some different ones and sometimes the same ones. So for instance, this year, I take a piece of paper and write down the questions, and both Brian and I will answer the questions about one another or about each other, and see how we have grown together closer to God, and how we can make changes in our life to make things better. At the top of the paper, I always write what we did on our anniversary, so we can look back and be like, oh yeah, I remember that, because you forget. You forget. Even last year, I totally forgot what we did for our anniversary. So it's kind of fun to look back and just see the little things that you do to celebrate. And I do think it's really important that you celebrate your anniversary and do something special, anything, at least some time to get away, to be able to talk and go through these questions together. So the ones that we answered this year, I'm just going to read them to you, but I actually have a couple of lists of different questions. We answered, I'm just going to read the questions, not going to share my answers. The first one is, what kind of small gifts can I give you to let you know how much I'm thinking of you? So we throw in some fun little ones like that. Number 2, is there anything that you feel like we have a hard time discussing? And why do you think it's difficult for us to talk about those things? What was your most fulfilling moment this year? What one thing have you learned about God or yourself this past year? Some qualities I see in you that I would like to cultivate in my own life. How am I doing in the area of romance? As a matter of special importance to me, I would like to see you improve in the area of. Where am I the strongest in raising our kids? And where am I the weakest? So those were the 8 questions that we talked about this year. And those were the same questions we did last year. So it was kind of fun to look back on last year and kind of compare notes. And we've done, I have all the answers from back 2009 is when I started writing them down. Anyway, it's just a way to just be able to connect with each other and answer some really hard questions, and also some fun ones too, to make you laugh and think about things. But it does cause for a good discussion, and makes you kind of look deep within yourself to see what God's kind of trying to do in your life, in your marriage, with your kids, with your family. So it's something that I really recommend for married couples to do. And I might try to type out, when I have time, just some of the questions so I can throw them in here in the stories for people to look at.